Proverbs 24. Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart devises violence, and their lips talk of troublemaking. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yes, a man of knowledge increases strength. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increaseth strength. For by wise counsel you will wage your own war, and in a multitude of counselors there is safety. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too lofty for a fool, he does not open his mouth in the gate. Wisdom is too high for a fool, he openeth not his mouth in the gate. He who plots to do evil will be called a schemer. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. The devising of foolishness is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Deliver those who are drawn toward death, and hold back those stumbling to the slaughter. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. If you say, surely we did not know this, does not he who weighs the hearts consider it? He who keeps your soul, does he not know it? And will he not render to each man according to his deeds? If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? My son, eat honey because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to your taste. My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb, which is sweet to thy taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be to your soul, if you have found it, there is a prospect, and your hope will not be cut off. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul, when thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. Do not lie in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous, do not plunder his resting place. Lay not wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous, spoil not his resting place. For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked shall fall by calamity. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and do not let your heart be glad when he stumbles. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the wicked. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. For there will be no prospect for the evil man, the lamp of the wicked will be put out. For there shall be no reward to the evil man, the candle of the wicked shall be put out. My son, fear the Lord and the king, do not associate with those given to change. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. For their calamity will rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin those two can bring? For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? These things also belong to the wise, it is not good to show partiality in judgment. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons in judgment. He who says to the wicked, you are righteous, him the people will curse, nations will abhor him. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse, nations shall abhor him. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. But to them that rebuke him shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. He who gives a right answer kisses the lips. Every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer. Prepare your outside work, make it fit for yourself in the field, and afterward build your house. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Do not be a witness against your neighbor without cause, for would you deceive with your lips? Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Do not say, I will do to him just as he has done to me, I will render to the man according to his work. Say not, I will do so to him as he hath done to me, I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the lazy man, and by the vineyard of the man devoid of understanding. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And there it was, all overgrown with thorns, its surface was covered with nettles, its stone wall was broken down. And, lo, it was all grown over with thorns, and nettles had covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. When I saw it, I considered it well, I looked on it and received instruction. Then I saw, and considered it well, I looked upon it, and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. Revelation17. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and talked with me, saying to me, Come, I will show you the judgment of the great harlot who sits on many waters. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. With whom the kings of the earth committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth were made drunk with the wine of her fornication. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast which was full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And on her forehead a name was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. I saw the woman, drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I marveled with great amazement. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. But the angel said to me, Why did you marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that you saw was, and is not, and will ascend out of the bottomless pit and go to perdition. And those who dwell on the earth will marvel, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they see the beast that was, and is not, and yet is. The beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was, and is not, and yet is. Here is the mind which has wisdom, the 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, on which the woman sitteth. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come, and when he cometh, he must continue a short space. The beast that was, and is not, is himself also the 8th, and is of the 7, and is going to perdition. And the beast that was, and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings who have received no kingdom as yet, but they receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These are of one mind, and they will give their power and authority to the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and those who are with him are called, chosen, and faithful. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords, and King of kings, and they that are with him are called, and chosen, and faithful. Then he said to me, the waters which you saw, where the harlot sits, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples, and multitudes, and nations, and tongues. And the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the harlot, make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For God has put it into their hearts to fulfill his purpose, to be of one mind, and to give their kingdom to the beast, until the words of God are fulfilled. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman whom you saw is that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Zechariah 1. In the 8th month of the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to Zechariah the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, saying, In the 8th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of the Lord unto Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, saying, The Lord has been very angry with your fathers. The Lord hath been sore displeased with your fathers. Therefore say to them, Thus says the Lord of hosts, Return to me, says the Lord of hosts, and I will return to you, says the Lord of hosts. Therefore say thou unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Turn ye unto me, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will turn unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. Do not be like your fathers, to whom the former prophets preached, saying, Thus says the Lord of hosts, Turn now from your evil ways and your evil deeds. But they did not hear nor heed me, says the Lord. Be ye not as your fathers, unto whom the former prophets have cried, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Turn ye now from your evil ways, and from your evil doings, but they did not hear, nor hearken unto me, saith the Lord. Your fathers, where are they? And the prophets, do they live forever? Your fathers, where are they? And the prophets, do they live forever? Yet surely my words and my statutes, which I commanded my servants the prophets, did they not overtake your fathers? So they returned and said, Just as the Lord of hosts determined to do to us, according to our ways and according to our deeds, so he has dealt with us. But my words and my statutes, which I commanded my servants the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers? And they returned and said, Like as the Lord of hosts thought to do unto us, according to our ways, and according to our doings, so hath he dealt with us. On the 24th day of the 11th month, which is the month Shebat, in the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to Zechariah the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet. Upon the 24th day of the 11th month, which is the month Shebat, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of the Lord unto Zechariah, the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, saying, I saw by night, and behold, a man riding on a red horse, and it stood among the myrtle trees in the hollow, and behind him were horses, red, sorrel, and white. I saw by night, and behold a man riding upon a red horse, and he stood among the myrtle trees that were in the bottom, and behind him were their red horses, speckled, and white. Then I said, My Lord, what are these? So the angel who talked with me said to me, I will show you what they are. Then said I, O my Lord, what are these? And the angel that talked with me said unto me, I will shew thee what these be. And the man who stood among the myrtle trees answered and said, These are the ones whom the Lord has sent to walk to and fro throughout the earth. And the man that stood among the myrtle trees answered and said, These are they whom the Lord hath sent to walk to and fro through the earth. So they answered the angel of the Lord, who stood among the myrtle trees, and said, We have walked to and fro throughout the earth, and behold, all the earth is resting quietly. And they answered the angel of the Lord that stood among the myrtle trees, and said, We have walked to and fro through the earth, and, behold, all the earth sitteth still, and is at rest. Then the angel of the Lord answered and said, O Lord of hosts, how long will you not have mercy on Jerusalem and on the cities of Judah, against which you were angry these 70 years? Then the angel of the Lord answered and said, O Lord of hosts, how long wilt thou not have mercy on Jerusalem and on the cities of Judah, against which thou hast had indignation these 60 years? And the Lord answered the angel who talked to me, with good and comforting words. And the Lord answered the angel that talked with me with good words and comfortable words. So the angel who spoke with me said to me, Proclaim, saying, Thus says the Lord of hosts, I am zealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with great zeal. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, Cry thou, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy. I am exceedingly angry with the nations at ease, for I was a little angry, and they helped but with evil intent. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Therefore thus says the Lord, I am returning to Jerusalem with mercy, my house shall be built in it, says the Lord of hosts, and a surveyor's line shall be stretched out over Jerusalem. Therefore thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies, my house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Again proclaim, saying, Thus says the Lord of hosts, my cities shall again spread out through prosperity, the Lord will again comfort Zion, and will again choose Jerusalem. Cry yet, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, my cities through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad, and the Lord shall yet comfort Zion, and shall yet choose Jerusalem. Then I raised my eyes and looked, and there were 4 horns. Then lifted I up mine eyes, and saw, and behold 4 horns. And I said to the angel who talked with me, What are these? So he answered me, These are the horns that have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, What be these? And he answered me, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. Then the Lord showed me 4 craftsmen. And the Lord shewed me 4 carpenters. And I said, What are these coming to do? So he said, These are the horns that scattered Judah, so that no one could lift up his head, but the craftsmen are coming to terrify them, to cast out the horns of the nations that lifted up their horn against the land of Judah to scatter it. Then said I, What come these to do? And he spake, saying, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head, but these are come to fray them, to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lifted up their horn over the land of Judah to scatter it. Zechariah2. Then I raised my eyes and looked, and behold, a man with a measuring line in his hand. I lifted up mine eyes again, and looked, and behold a man with a measuring line in his hand. So I said, Where are you going? And he said to me, To measure Jerusalem, to see what is its width and what is its length. Then said I, Whither goest thou? And he said unto me, To measure Jerusalem, to see what is the breadth thereof, and what is the length thereof. And there was the angel who talked with me, going out, and another angel was coming out to meet him. And, behold, the angel that talked with me went forth, and another angel went out to meet him. Who said to him, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls, because of the multitude of men and livestock in it. And said unto him, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls for the multitude of men and cattle therein. For I, says the Lord, will be a wall of fire all around her, and I will be the glory in her midst. For I, saith the Lord, will be unto her a wall of fire round about, and will be the glory in the midst of her. Up, up. Flee from the land of the north, says the Lord, for I have spread you abroad like the 4 winds of heaven, says the Lord. Ho, ho, come forth, and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord, for I have spread you abroad as the 4 winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Up, Zion. Escape, you who dwell with the daughter of Babylon. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus says the Lord of hosts, He sent me after glory, to the nations which plunder you, for he who touches you touches the apple of his eye. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. For surely I will shake my hand against them, and they shall become spoil for their servants. Then you will know that the Lord of hosts has sent me. For, behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion. For behold, I am coming and I will dwell in your midst, says the Lord. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for, lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, saith the Lord. Many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and they shall become my people. And I will dwell in your midst. Then you will know that the Lord of hosts has sent me to you. And many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, and thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto thee. And the Lord will take possession of Judah as his inheritance in the Holy Land, and will again choose Jerusalem. And the Lord shall inherit Judah his portion in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. Be silent, all flesh, before the Lord, for he is aroused from his holy habitation. Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation.